There is no better way to start here than with the Dark Academia haul. Cuckoo, my name is Anastasiia and welcome to my YouTube channel where we like all things classy, chic and smart. So if that is something you're interested in, you should probably consider subscribing now. The holidays has passed. I shopped a little bit during the sales period as one does. And generally speaking, of the items that I've got do fall into these preppy Ivy League Dark Academia aesthetic categories. So that is what we're gonna do today. The try-on, the styling, all the shebang. The links will be in the description below along with the sizes as per usual. And let's get started with what I've got from Mango. This might very well be my favorite item, not only of this whole haul, very likely of the whole year, and I don't care, the year just started. First of all, I wanted a trench coat of this style with a short kind of collar, the one that buttons all the way to the top, with a little bit of the A-line silhouette. For the longest time ever, I was ready to break the bank for one until I've seen this one on Manga. And don't get me wrong, it also wasn't like a $50 trench coat. Originally, I believe it was around 300. This January I got it for only 100, which is such a steal. I genuinely cannot wait to style it. In my head, it's not only a perfect day-to-day item, but it also will look so cute with the heels and like a satin dress for the theater. And the second item that I got from Mango comes as absolutely no surprise to anyone that has been watching my channel for any prolonged period of time, because I love Mango jeans. I talk about it without stop and without the fail, but more importantly, over the last year, I completely fell in love with their barrel jeans. For me, they just genuinely seem like a wide leg that fits perfectly around the waist area, which is very rare for the high-waisted jeans. Let me tell you this. I have them in the navy blue, have them in off-white, and I was saying that if they release this model in light blue, baby blue denim, I will get it. As per usual, I do have to shorten all of my Mango jeans because their baseline model is at least 10 centimeters higher than I am, and I am 161 for reference. Next, I got an array of knitted tops from Uniqlo. Their price quality combination is unbeaten, and they have a great variety of basic styles and basic colors. Two of the same cardigans, and my husband came home. Don't mind me talking about one in this very, very pretty cool tone, deep maroon red. It looks amazing with the navy blue, with the beige. Once again, perfect shade for this time of the year. It's not that I do not have great knitwear, however, because I wear it the most, I feel like this purchase was very much so justified. And the other one that I have from Chic is a little bit more on the oversized side of things, which is great for some fits, not so great for layering if you are using cardigan as a first layer. So filling up the basics there. The third one is this cute little polo in the dark chocolate brown, which once again do have cool undertones. A lot of Uniqlo coloring does, now that I think about it. Great length that you can wear it untucked with a lower rise or slightly tucked with a higher rise bottom. And it also doesn't have like an extra restrictive bottom, which a lot of this kind of tops do, and which I severely do not like. Last but not the least, we have what became my go-to this past month. I just cannot. This top looks so great on camera. Like, I cannot explain you how flattering it is. I also wanted to try like a long sleeve polo style for the longest time ever. Not sure what was stopping me, probably the amount of kind of round neck cardigans that I have in so many colors, and the fact that I know that I do like that style and it kind of has more variety because you can wear it as a second layer too, fully unbuttoned, which you cannot with the polo. So I was always picking cardigans over this style. But yes, this one gave me ideas as to what other directions I can take my tops into. And by the way, this, I believe, is the only one out of all of them that does have merino wool. Combined with it being on the thinner side, I feel like it is once again a great winter piece for layering a new pair of black trousers, because I'm incapable of helping myself when I see a good piece of tailoring. These ones are from Shu Shi, which is a Vietnamese brand, and they do majorly linen basics, sometimes with a little twist, but all very much so wearable. And these trousers are very much so the silhouette of these mango jeans, but well, you know, in the trouser shape. They're straight leg, but a little bit more fit around the waistline. And this is my perfect baggy pants to wear with a more fitted top, which is once again a silhouette that I have been majorly preferring, be it in the shape of dresses or trousers and tops. The last two things that I've got are from Charles&Keith. They did have some good deals, from 10 to 15% on almost all of their styles and collection, and I think they still have it, and they will be having it till the Chinese New Year. The first item that I've got, I have also been eyeing for the last couple of months, but I couldn't settle down on the colorway that I wanted it into, because Charles&Keith had not only the great range of color options, but those color options are also very pretty. They had it in the most beautiful moss green, kind of maroon red, the obviously camel brown choice. I've settled down on this dark, deep chocolate brown because I feel like it is the most universal in terms of not only the colors you can style it with, but also the way it acts with other colors. Because, you know, we do see the colors differently on their own versus next to another colors. And as much as I like my Palan tote, I have to admit that it is a little bit too big for me for the day-to-day basis. It's great that it does fit my laptop, but once again, let's be honest, I do not go out very often carrying my laptop with me. That's the first point. And the second point is that I have simply seen too much of this camel-colored Palan tote bag on Pinterest with a lot of light brown bags. On me, it tends to look orange because, once again, cool undertones. So I'll keep that one as my airport bag, and this one will replace it in the role of a day-to-day tote bag. It sits just right. Fits a lot. I'm pretty sure like this smaller laptop will have no issue in getting in here. There are no little compartments, which I know is the issue for a lot of people, not for me. It does, however, come with a little extra kind of vanity bag. And similarly to the Palan tote, you can kind of reshape it into this smaller dumpling version of a bag, which I also find very cute. Not to mention this one is a quarter of the price of the Palan one. So if you have been enjoying a Palan tote, but didn't want to break the bank this much, check out the Charles&Keith. The last but not the least, I have finally found a pair of suede loafers. I have been so picky with them. Like, I wanted them to be warmer brown because shoes are one of the rarer department when I can't even wear warmer tone. I wanted them to be flat, but not too flat, had a little bit of a heel. I also wanted them to have a bit of a structure around the nose, but not this trendy-ish kind of loewe squeezed look, because I do find it looking a little bit weird on the suede models. I also wanted them to have a little bit of a gold embellishment, but not too much, and not in the middle, and also preferably not a penny loafer. And approximately 1 year after I've settled on this path, Charles&Keith dropped this style, and they're extremely comfortable. Like, with the flatter styles, like flat sandals, they can give me blisters sometimes, but anything with padding from Charles&Keith, never. They would never. With that being said, we came to the end of this video. Once again, the links to everything may be found in the description below. If you want to show your support for me, I would very much so appreciate you subscribing and or liking this video. If you want to see more content by me, check out my other social medias. And other than that, I'll see you in the next one. So, bye!